Europe is laughing at America. It's like watching the worst season finale since Game of Thrones. Shut up. Shut up. Europe is not laughing at America. Every single European who has a scrap of intelligence and political integrity woke up this morning feeling sick to their stomach. We are not laughing at America. We are looking at America as though they are in a mental health crisis that we can do nothing to help. We are looking at America in shock and in horror and in disgust, because they would rather put a convicted felon into the White House than a woman. I can remember sitting in my kitchen on January the 6th watching as smoke billowed around the Capitol building and people ran up the stairs with zip ties ready to take hostages in one of the most politically important buildings in the world, and the man who was responsible for all of it, who incited all of it, has just been re-elected. A man who has spoken highly of Hitler has just been re-elected. A man who is a felon, a liar and a cheat has just been re-elected. The impact of this will be felt globally and will be in history books for time immemorial. We will look back on this time in absolute horror and disgust. But unlike the 1940s and 30s in Europe, we cannot possibly allow America to sit there and say they did not see what was about to happen coming. America saw what is about to happen and has decided that they do not care. And there are millions upon millions of Americans sat in their homes right now, terrified for their futures, terrified for their families, their colleagues, their friends, and their children's futures. Because the whole lot of it just went up in smoke. Women's rights are going to be backpedaled to Victorian and Dickensian fucking times. The horrors that this is about to unleash will be felt by everyone regardless of who you voted for. If you voted for Trump, you will soon realise what you've done when your wife lays dying on an operating table, pregnant, and there is nothing that they can do. This will be felt by everyone, and slowly but surely the penny is going to drop into the one brain cell that seems to be collectively shared by America as a general population, and the horror will truly set in. This man has no intention of ever leaving that White House. What is about to happen is unpredictable, but not one bit of it is going to be good. This is a man who believes that climate change is a hoax. This is a man who believes in strong men and so is perfectly willing for Putin to storm into Ukraine and take a country that does not belong to him. This is a man who thinks that that is strength. He is a liar, he is a cheat, and he is a coward. We are not looking at America laughing. We are looking at America in embarrassment and in absolute fucking shame. And if you're not, and you're one of these amoebas that somehow thinks that what has just happened is good, then there is no hope for you. You are beyond hope. I am done with believing that there is hope for some people. There is not. The education systems around you have failed you. And you have been allowed yourself to be indoctrinated into a cult of hatred, of segregation, and of complete and utter horror. Your hero is a cheat. He is a liar. He's a fraudster. And he will see absolute devastation ripple across this entire planet. And if you are stupid enough to be sat in Europe, anywhere, giggling away, thinking that this is some sort of circus that you just get to watch, you just wait. Wait until the global economic impacts of what has just happened set in. Just wait. Because you will not be laughing for long. No one will be laughing for long, and that includes America. I have got so many friends who are in America. I have got so many American friends, and I'm terrified for them. I'm terrified for the world, but I'm specifically terrified for them. Because what is about to happen will be completely unheard of. Kamala Harris was one of the most qualified candidates for president that the United States has ever seen. And instead, you elected a rambling buffoon who believes that Hannibal Lecter, a fictional serial killer, is an asylum seeker. You elected a complete moron who believes that shining a light up yourself will cure COVID, that drinking bleach will cure COVID, that suggested to the world that that was a good idea. This man is a fool. An absolute fool, and he is representing one of the most powerful countries on the world stage for the next 4 years at least, but we all know he intends to be there far longer than that. Your freedoms just imprisoned you. It's disgusting. Disgusting.